Oh, it's still on the fucking Paul George screen. What's going on, guys? Back here with another 2K video. So we're going to be going over how to make some tattoos. Uh, it's not that bad. So what we're going to do is get in there, get some tattoos. I'll show you what's up, show you how to make some, and if you want to copy my layout, it's all good. Go for it. But it's really just about making what you want to make and being creative with it. There's millions of ways to make tattoos on your My Player, so let's just get into it. So first, head over to the 2K store and jump over to the everything else section. And I would say go for black and gray because it's a lot less expensive. Don't want 2K to hoe you over. So most of the tattoos that you want are the dragon sleeves and just the dragon pictures. They're really good for fillers. So if you want to just make an arm sleeve, just buy a whole bunch of those, chuck them on, and it'll fill it out nice. Here I bought the Kali and the smaller dragon. They just help fill in some blank spots. Also, you don't want to miss out on a few thoughts, so grab those girls right there. The peace hands, you gotta get those. Definitely gotta get those. You can buy a few of these. They're just extra tattoos. You don't actually have to get them. They're just to give your tattoos a little bit more, let's say, of yourself. A little bit more swag. So go down. I got the Grim Reaper for my guy's back. Got 2 of those and 2 flowers. I picked those 2 flowers on the left there. You can really pick any flowers. It doesn't really matter. So what you want to do is, when you're making your tattoo, if you want to have like a center chest piece, you should probably pick that first and figure out how you're going to build it. So just think in your head how you want to make it look. Buy those pieces and then lay them out. Unfortunately, 2K is really shitty and doesn't let you see what the tattoo would look like on your guy before you buy it. So you kind of just have to think up what you kind of want and then go out and buy that stuff. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it looks great, but you just kind of have to experiment with it. For my tattoos on my guy, I took a few, only 1 color tattoo, just to switch it up a little bit. You don't have to get any color tattoos if you don't want to. They're a little expensive, but yeah, here's all the list of tattoos for the guy that I used. It's gonna cost you around, I'm gonna say 8K if you're really spending a lot. You could probably pull it off with 7K maybe, but I don't know, I'd say to be safe have around 8 to 10K. So you have a little bit of room for error. Alright, so after purchasing all your tattoos and stuff, jump down over to options and go to your My Player appearance, and we'll set it up from there. Alright, so here I'm just going to show you how to make my exact tattoos. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It just helps out showing people how to really work around, put place in tattoos, and seeing how to do it yourself. So you can see here I take the dragon sleeves and I just make them as big as possible and chuck them up over the shoulder. You can angle them and rotate them how you want to make it fit, and that's practically what you do for the arms. You can use some of those extra tattoos if you want, put them over to make it look a little bit cooler, but other than that, you just really just want to fill out the arms and make them look good. So just take a whole bunch of your dragon tattoos and stuff like that and just chuck them on, make them as big as possible, throw them on, and make sure that at the bottom everything comes off at a nice line, so it looks a little bit more aesthetic. So yeah, that's what you do. Right, left arm. There's a little bit of the coordinates where I have it placed, so if you really want to copy mine exactly how it is. But other than that, that's the arms. Just mess around, do what you want to do, make it look nice. It's up to you. Here I took the tribal tattoos and I put them right at the end of my guy's wrists. It I don't know. To me, it looks a little bit better. Makes it look a little bit more aesthetic. So this is where we get into the chest piece. I had the skull here with the two thoughts on the side, and then the peace hands with the two roses at underneath. So I never moved any of it. Put the chest piece right in the center. And for the girls, if you don't want the two different girls, maybe you just want just one of them, you can buy two of them and then just take the scaling tool and just hold it all the way over and it'll just flip. Also, to play around with it, use the lock ratio and it'll really help. So if you want to copy the exact coordinates for my tattoos, there they are. Just pause the video and put them on. Other than that, it's not that hard. If you want to make a different design, I've seen other YouTubers just make designs like a cross or something like that. It's really just being creative and doing what you want to do. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget about the fucking gator. That's the most important part right there. No, it doesn't really matter though. Just chuck some words under there. Maybe you want to put fucking Sauce God or some shit. 2K Cheese Lord. But I don't know. There's a space underneath everything. Shout out your homies, stuff like that. All right, getting into the back tattoo. So what I did is I took this art tattoo right here, rotated it so it was flat on the bottom, and put it right in the middle of his back. So you can pause the video and check out those coordinates there. So yeah, that's what I did there. Then I took the devil head or whatever, and I scaled it down a little bit so it would fit right in the middle of the art tattoo. So sort of encircled around that. It helps it blend into the other tattoos you're going to put on the other side. So that's just a little tip. And to make sure when you're making your tattoo, everything layers on top of each other. So if you want something to be on top, you're going to have to put that on later. So here I just took the two Grim Reaper tattoos and I put one on his right shoulder and one on his left shoulder. I made them fairly big so that they'd cover up a lot of space, and they just help blend in the whole back of his back from his shoulders and makes the whole tattoo look a little bit better. After that, you'll have just a little bit of a gap, and that's where I have that last dragon tattoo at. And what you do is you take the scaling tool, make it really long, but also make its width really short, so that it fills in and makes that a nice straight line. So yeah, that's what you do. You find flatter tattoos. You can use letters sometimes for this. If you just want like a black line, find like an I or an L or something like that, and you can just max it all the way out and put it on your guy, and it'll keep a straight line if that's what you're looking for. Neck tattoo, neck. Oh, whatever. I only do one take. Whatever. Neck tattoos right here. If you want to do neck tattoos, there you just put them on. It's a little bit trickier than everything else. it takes a little bit of trial and error, but other than that, it's just like everything else. You scale it, you rotate it, mess around with it, and eventually it should work out for you. Yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll make another one if you guys want it. Just put it in the comments below. You know what to do. Stuff like that. So here's the last look at my tattoos, if you want to copy it, or if you're just looking for ideas and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Do all that stuff. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time I get some entertaining gameplay when you guys give me an idea. So, yeah. Peace out. Later. Green bean makes her granny scream.
Yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right.